Now it's time for Radio 3 live in concert from the Bridgewater Hall in Manchester. It's introduced by Stuart Flinders.
Good evening and welcome to the Bridgewater Hall. Music from the soul tonight, private music from the composer better known in his day for works celebrating the public mood of Edwardian England. Elgar's Second Symphony was written 3 years before the outbreak of a war that would challenge the way his country saw itself. Gustav Holst responded to the catastrophe with his mysterious Hymn of Jesus. Sir Mark Elder conducts both pieces tonight, but we begin with a work modestly dismissed by its author as little more than the respectable work of a music student. Others saw it differently, and it went a long way to getting Richard Strauss noted by the people that mattered in German music during the late 19th century. Strauss made his debut as a composer at the tender age of 6 with a work called The Schneider Polka. When he was just 11, he began 5 years as a student of composition. His Serenade for Wind, which starts our concert, was published when he was still in his teens, and it's dedicated to his teacher. It was first performed in November 1882 by the Dresden Court Orchestra. But more important in terms of Strauss's career was the fact that his publisher told the conductor Hans von Bülow about it, and von Bülow at that time was the man to impress if you wanted to get on. What a thrill it must have been for the teenage Strauss to travel to Berlin to meet the great man and to hear a performance of his piece with von Bülow conducting. Von Bülow marked Strauss down as, in his words, an uncommonly gifted young man. He even went so far as to ask for another composition using the same instruments. Well, another young man who's attracted the attention of music's big names is Andrew Gourlay, who'll be conducting the Serenade tonight. He's studied Bruckner with Bernard Haitink, Mozart with Sir Roger Norrington, and he's now in his second year as assistant to Sir Mark Elder here at the Halle. Well, I spoke to Andrew earlier on today, and I asked him about his time here with the Halle.
It's the variety of work that I do which I find so rewarding. The assisting for Mark really keeps me learning over the 2 years, so that even though I'm doing a huge number of concerts with the Halle myself, which of course is a major part of the job and something which I enjoy tremendously, working as Mark's assistant really makes sure that I monitor my progress. I'm constantly thinking about ways that I can improve my own conducting, and learning from someone with as much experience as Mark is of course a great benefit.
Where do you go next?
Well, immediately after I finish, I have some nice engagements with a few BBC orchestras, actually, with the BBC National Orchestra of Wales, and working again with the BBC Scottish, with whom I've done quite a lot recently, actually. So this is a nice ongoing relationship, really. And likewise with the BBC Symphony Orchestra, who I was thrust in front of in January under rather surprising circumstances to conduct Shostakovich 10. It's a good year for me, certainly, afterwards. But perhaps most importantly, as far as I'm concerned, is that even though I will have finished with the Halle in August, at the end of August, 2013 also sees some more concerts with the Halle. So I'm certainly going to be coming back for some repeat performances. It's really exciting to see a relationship like this essentially grow beyond an assistant conductorship.
Gourlay. And here he is to conduct the Halle in the Serenade in E-flat major by Richard Strauss.